Yo guys, what's up? It's Nick here, and today we're back with some more Pit PvP. It's been quite a while since I played Pit PvP actually. I was playing Skyblock for a little while, but we're back to the Pit PvP grind because I have no idea what to do on Skyblock right now. No idea what to do once again. Um, because right now, if you guys don't know, there's like a lot of glitches, or not really glitches. There's just a lot of stuff that is kind of broken right now, so I'm not really sure what to do. Um, like if you guys are wondering, like the scorpion bow is way too broken, so I can't even do dragons. So I have no idea what to do right now because that's what my next content was going to be. But that's not what this video is about. I kind of wanted to talk about like Netflix, like what I watch on Netflix, like what are some good shows, and if you guys want to leave me recommendations on shows you like to leave to watch, I would definitely like that because right now I'm kind of at like a standstill on like what shows I like to watch on Netflix. If that makes any sense, there's no good shows. I haven't been able to find a good one in quite a while. Except for yesterday, I actually did watch a movie my friend had been recommending me to watch, Blow. It was like Johnny Depp in it. It's from like 2001, so I don't know how I haven't seen it, but I guess I don't watch a lot of movies, but like still, it's a pretty old movie. I don't know how I hadn't seen it before, but it is very good. So if you guys haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend you watching it as well. Um, And then I don't know, the rest of the stuff I have probably I've watched before, before like recently. Like right now, while I was eating. I like putting on shows while I'm eating. I don't know if everyone does, I don't know, I'm guessing. If I can't find a YouTube video, I just put on a movie or something like on Netflix or Hulu. But recently I've been liking like shows I've already watched, because it's been a while since I've watched them. Like Trailer Park Boys, I watched Trailer Park Boys like 3 or 4 times, and I tried watching it like another time, like kind of recently, and I couldn't do it because I'd just watched it so many times. It's just so boring. But then I tried watching it again now, earlier today. It was pretty good actually. I had enjoyed it more than previously. And same thing with like The Office and the other one, what's it called? Parks and Rec. Um, yeah, I watched that again. It was all right. I've only watched Parks and Rec all the way through one time so far, I think, but I watched a couple episodes like sometime last week, and it was all right. I'm not sure really too sure what else I really watch a lot. I tend to just find like one show I like or 2 or 3 shows and watch it a lot. Like I think I said The Office already when I mentioned Parks and Rec. Um, and then yeah, I said I was watching or Paid in Full. I watched that again too. That's a really good one. If you guys haven't watched that, I don't know. I haven't been able to. There's been like no good shows on Netflix that I've been able to find recently. I have no idea what's going on. So like I said, I'm just rewatching. It's kind of boring rewatching because this is probably like my second or third time rewatching like everything in my list of shows that I like. Because if I find a show that I like or that I want to watch, I just add it to my list, and then I just keep watching over and over again until I get bored of them. And then maybe I find like another show or two that I like watching, and then I just keep adding them. So if you guys do have any suggestions on what I should watch, definitely recommend it before in the comments below. I mean, and I've also tried watching some shows too, like that I just couldn't get into. Like I liked Shameless, alright, but then it just feels like I was just watching like the same episode over and over again. I don't know, it just feels like it was getting so boring. Um, Another show kind of like that is The 100. It was alright, but it got so boring. Every episode is the same. There's like some like battle going on. Like there's nothing going on in the first 30 minutes of the video or the show, I guess. But then in like the last 10 minutes, a bunch of stuff happens. Like there's battles and then you just have to watch the next episode. And then it's the same thing. Like every episode, it just repeats the cycle. So I wasn't like a huge fan of that. I started getting very bored of that, like same repetitive nature or style they did. Um, and I have never watched, what was that popular one everyone was watching? Um, 13 Reasons Why, I never watched that. Or Stranger Things, I never watched that. Um, yeah, I think those are, I haven't watched like a lot of the popular shows. Um, but there's definitely been some other good ones that I'm definitely forgetting right now, and I want to open up my phone and check them real quick. I might have to do that while I'm running. Um, where Where's my Netflix app? Yeah, I just want to go open up my list because I, for some reason, didn't do that well before the recording. Oh, the phone is so confusing. I don't know how to get to my list. There we go. Oh yeah, and I did like The Ranch actually. I've watched The Ranch before as well. For some reason, I don't really know why I like that. I just thought it did kind of start getting pretty repetitive, but um, I did like it, especially the first ones, like the first season, or not the first season, like the first couple seasons were really good. Like, um, I'm not sure, probably like the first 3 or 4. Oh, I don't know how I forgot this. El Camino and was definitely one of my most favorite movies recently that I've watched, or the most like on Netflix, anyways. Besides like the blow, or yeah, it's just Blow and El Camino. I don't know why I keep getting that mixed up, but Blow and El Camino are definitely my 2 favorite things I watched on Netflix recently. Um, what else? Obviously Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad are very good as well. Breaking Bad, they're kind of both hard to get into, especially the first probably season of Breaking Bad is not first season fully, but like the first couple episodes of Breaking Bad are like so slow, and I mean, watching it back again, like you realize like this is really important because like when your friends ask you like, oh, should I watch this show? You're like, yes, but then they're like, oh, but I was like, you probably won't like the first couple episodes because they are kind of boring. They're like, well, should I just skip them? And it's like, well, you really can't. I mean, I guess you could go back and watch them, but then I don't know. I feel like if you're just gonna start in the middle of like the series, like start on episode like 5 or something, then that's like why? Just watch the first 5, you know? They'll make more sense later on anyways, so or you're probably just gonna go back and watch them anyway, so like why not just start at the beginning? Um but moving on, yeah, I mentioned Paid in Full. I like Mac and Devin Go to High School. I've watched that so many times. I don't know why. It's just something I don't know. I just think it's just because of Snoop Dogg, but I'm not really sure what else. Why else I like that movie so much? And I do like the Indiana Jones ones as well. I watched all of those because I think most of them are Netflix, and like the Star Wars ones I've watched like so many times. I like those ones. Like I like the new ones too. I'm excited. I think the new Star Wars movie is coming out, or the trailer was just announced. I don't really know, but I'm gonna definitely try to see that. I have not seen the new Joker movie though, and I'm kind of disappointed about that. It looked really good, so I wanted to see that, but yeah, didn't not end up going to that. So that was kind of sad. I'm not sure what else. There's another new movie too that I haven't seen that I wanted to. I'm not sure what one that was right now, but I also like Scott Pilgrim versus the World. If you guys haven't seen that, I like Lil Uzi, and that's not the only reason I watched Scott Pilgrim. I watched it before that, but I don't know. It's just interesting. Um, like he had a lot of his artwork for like some of his albums on there, and then the end of the fucking world. Sorry if you guys don't like swearing, but that's the title of the show. Is also pretty good. It's kind of weird. It's actually really weird, but it is very interesting. Actually, I really liked it. I think they're coming out with a new series or new like season, um, this year in 2020. I'm guessing. I mean, but um, I'm definitely gonna probably watch that if I remember by then. And then obviously I watched like all the Avengers movies, Marvel movies, whatever you want to call it. And then what's the one with the eggplant called? I don't know what that one is called, but I like that one too. Um, what is it called? I have no idea what this movie is called, but it has the eggplant emoji on the title. I don't know what it's called. And then obviously Trailer Park Boys. I tried watching Bates Motel for a while too. Everyone loves Bates Motel, but for some reason I don't know. I just couldn't get into it or what. But it was actually alright, somewhat. But I didn't. Yeah, eh. So I didn't end up watching like too much of it. But I've seen like a couple episodes. Like my parents watched it, and so I've seen like those parts they've watched. Then obviously like Breaking Bad, and I think that's like all of the movies, everything in my list. That's everything in my list, guys. So yeah, I don't have a lot of movies that I know, especially on Netflix. I feel like there's nothing on Netflix, but on Hulu I did watch a lot of stuff. Like I watched Jersey Shore. I don't know why, but that show was so like it was just like addicting. Like it was just so stupid because I was just drama, but for some reason I watched it all in like a record amount of time. And then I watched Rick and Morty on there as well, and I like Adventure Time, so I watched Adventure Time. I watched all of Futurama. I love Futurama actually. I watched all of that in like 2 or 3 weeks. I would definitely recommend Futurama. I love that for some reason. It was just so good. And then I started watching something else on Hulu too, but I never. It might have been Adventure Time again, or just like some parts, because I haven't seen all of them. I've just started watching like some of them, so I think I might have started it over because I wasn't really sure where I was watching it before, because it's just like at friends' houses, like where we usually just watch. So I haven't seen them all like in order. I've just seen like random ones, random episodes. So yeah, I kind of want to watch it all in like order, or just at least all of the episodes, so they kind of make sense. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Because there's a lot of episodes, I think, so we'll see how that goes. But I think that's kind of everything. I might have tried to watch some like other cartoons on Hulu because they have a lot of cartoons. Like I don't know why, but I guess I do know why. But like they have a lot of older shows, like older cartoons, like Flapjack. I wanted to watch Flapjack because I used to watch that on like TV, and then so I've obviously never got to see them all because I didn't watch all of them. Because I don't know. I feel like a lot of people you like switch service providers like or cable providers, and sometimes like you don't get that channel and whatnot. So I don't know if that happens to everyone, but that happened to me a lot. So sometimes we would get it and sometimes we wouldn't. So I was just like randomly watching parts of the shows that I'd never seen before, and some I had seen like a million times. But yeah, so it's nice that they're all on Hulu though, and it kind of sucks that a lot of stuff is being taken off of like Netflix and moving over to especially streaming services. Like, um, I don't know why Disney is getting one now. That's kind of stupid. In my opinion, just leave it on Netflix. That'd be a lot nicer to me, but in my opinion, and I feel like a lot of people too, because really, is everyone gonna want to pay like $30 a month? Like at that point, why would you? You're not. No one's gonna be buying cable. No one's gonna be buying cable. Everyone's just gonna be buying streaming services, and like you're gonna be paying like 30. You're probably gonna be paying less than cable, obviously, but like still like $40 a month for like 3 different streaming services is stupid. Like because you're gonna be paying for Netflix. Like I don't know how much Hulu is because I just have like the student version, so I'm not sure. Actually, it's not even. Yeah, I just use Friends, but it's my. I don't because I have Apple Music, so I have an iPhone, and then one of my friends is using my Spotify student thing, so I'm just using Hulu from that. It's weird. But and then I don't know. And then yeah, Disney's getting one, and I feel like there's something else too, but like if they all cost $10 average and you're doing 3 of them, you're going to be paying $30 a month just for streaming services. And then if you're paying for cable, which I'm not sure how much cable is, but let's say it's 100, you're paying like $130 a month just to watch TV. Whereas if everything was on one, like if there's just one big package, you could pay like $20 a month for it, maybe. Like if you could pay $20 a month to get all 3 of those streaming services, that'd be a pretty good deal, I guess. And then, but obviously you wouldn't have cable. But then, I don't know, who even watches cable anymore? What is even on cable? Who cares? I mean, I guess besides like NBA games, but yeah, all the websites have their own streaming services, don't they? Like Discovery has their own streaming service, or they just post it all on their website, I guess. And then like ESPN, I'm sure has their own streaming thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so weird how there's so many like I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But I think that's basically it for my rant on all of the weird like multiple streaming services and my Netflix shows that I watch. So, like I said, if you guys do have any shows that you love and recommend I watch, leave it in the comments below because I am getting so bored of watching the same shows over and over again. it gets very repetitive, especially since I usually pay attention. Like I know some people just go and do other stuff, but I usually pay attention to most of it unless I've seen it once already. Then I kind of do other stuff, but I don't know. I have a pretty good memory too, so I kind of remember all the stuff. That's so it gets even more boring, especially when I've watched it like multiple times. But anyways, I think that's about all I have to say for now. Anyways, maybe I'll make like a part 2 in the future for Netflix shows. When you guys give me some fire recommendations for me to watch, and yeah, then I'll come back and be like and give my opinions on them and tell you guys, everyone else that hasn't watched them, to watch them. So I hope you guys do that, and you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.